Hi, I'm Jeremy, and you're listening to Verse by Verse. Have you ever had someone pay for your lunch? I have, and it's always a funny feeling. Well, no, that's not quite right. It's always funny feelings. There have been times, a lot of times, when someone offered to pay for my meal so that I could go out to eat with a group. Someone knew I couldn't afford it at the time, and they were willing to pay extra so I could be included. Whenever that happens, I always have these conflicting feelings of gratitude and embarrassment. I'm grateful that someone is showing me such kindness, and embarrassed that I don't have the means to cover it myself. Even more embarrassed when I worry I've somehow become a burden that someone else feels obligated to take care of. There have been other times when it comes as a surprise, at the end of a meal where I was already planning on paying for my share of the food, and someone takes a check and says, "Don't worry, it's on me." And in those moments, again, it's this strange mix of gratitude and discomfort. I have to fight that feeling of, no, I should be able to take care of this myself. In the book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and verse 1, God extends a beautiful invitation to us. "Ho, everyone who thirsts, come to the waters. And you who have no money, come, buy and eat. Yes, come, buy wine and milk without money and without price." There's a riddle in this invitation. How can people with no money come and buy food? How can someone purchase wine and milk without money and without price? The Hebrew in that phrase is literally telling us to buy wine and milk for not silver and for not price. How is that possible? Well, it's not. Not literally, anyway. And that's the riddle. God is offering us something valuable that we can't afford, and He's giving it to us for free. We can't buy a relationship with God. There's no way for us to earn or purchase the forgiveness of our sins. No amount of money or time or effort or work will make us deserve a place in the family of God. And yet, He offers that to us. Freely. In a spiritual sense, He's paying for our lunch in a big and infinitely more profound way. Part of coming to God requires an acknowledgement that we could never earn the things He's giving to us freely. Our spiritual future exists because of His generosity and love for us, and we need it. We long for it, the way we need and long for physical sustenance. We have a God who offers us a doorway into eternity, who sent His Son to die for us so that we can have a place on the other side of that doorway, who sees our flaws and inadequacies and weaknesses and says in a very real way, "Don't worry, it's on me," and who then tells us to go and sin no more. God's free gift must change us. It's so much more than a free lunch. It's a promise of unending life as His child in His kingdom. But walking through that doorway requires us to bring who we are into alignment with who He is. We have to commit to changing and growing and living God's way of life. Can we afford this future? No, not at all. But if we're willing to follow where our God leads, then it's ours, without money and without price.
Verse by Verse is a Life, Hope, and Truth podcast. Check out the show notes to find more free content, like videos, articles, and booklets in our Learning Center.